Okay, here we are on the Embrilliance website, and I'll have a link for it for you down below. Use my link to get there, just in case you decide to purchase something while you're there. So once you're here, I tell you what, I had this dang cough yesterday. Saturday was the 5-week mark since I first got sick. I got sick this Saturday right after Thanksgiving, and I've had a cough, a horrible cough, since then. So I'm just about over it. So if I have to sip my coffee, whoever hates when I do that, sorry about that, but I might need to take a sip. Anyway, so on the left-hand side over here, you'll see the place where we're going to go, and that is right here where it says projects. However, I wanted to let you know first before that some people wanted to know, hey, where is that manual that you talk about? And I can't get them to print it at Staples because it says it's copyrighted. Well, check this out. If you go to downloads right up here, go to downloads and come down about halfway maybe. Here's the first 2 little lines, past them, and here's where it says Windows and all these things. Right down here, the Windows, Mac, and right here it says Manuals and Online Help. So all you have to do is click on the manual that you want to open and that you want to have printed or to save so that you can take it to Staples. The other thing is when you go to Staples, and if they say we're not going to print that because it's copyrighted, all you have to do is go to the bottom of this same page, very bottom, before you get to this dark stuff here, right above it, it says printing manuals is allowed. Click here for a printing release if you need one. So if you click there, it'll open it up to a little Adobe file, and it says you are granted the rights to print our copyrighted software manuals. And it tells you the directions or the qualifications for doing that. So again, all you have to do is come down here to the very bottom of the downloads page and click right here, and it'll tell Staples or whomever that you can, oopsie, not that, right here, you can print the manual. It's allowed, okay? All right, so let's go back to what we were going to do in the beginning, which is to go to the projects page. When you go to the projects page, you're going to find all kind of cool projects, but what I decided to do here was I decided rather than to scroll through here willy-nilly and take forever, that I would just come up here. Well, let's just willy-nilly and scroll for a minute. Okay, here's the first ones I come to. Start your Christmas decorating early. Okay, 12 free swirly days of Christmas designs. Okay, I don't really want to get these, so I'm not going to download these, but all you need to do is go to read more, and it's going to tell you how to install it, but you just have to go down here where it says, well, I'll go ahead and do it so you see. Download the free 12 days of Christmas swirly library. Okay, zipped. It's a zip file, so I'm going to click on that to download it. As you can see, it's downloading right here. Then I'm going to double click on that to open it. Now notice I can't do, or you can't really tell, but I can't do anything with this unless I go to extract all. If you don't extract or unzip this thing, you won't be able to use it. I can't tell you how many times people write to me and say, Patty Ann, I cannot use that file. It doesn't work. It doesn't open. There's nothing there. Well, it's because you probably forgot to extract it or unzip it. So I've got to go to extract all because I just have to. Extract all. And right here it says select a destination and extract files. So my files, I always extract them to my downloads folder. Then I never have to think of where they are. They're going to go into the downloads as 12 Days of Christmas Swirly. And always keep this box right here checked so that as soon as it extracts, I'll see the extracted files. So let's click on extract and I'll show you what you do next. All right, This has been extracted. Notice it doesn't say extract files up here anymore. So now all I have to do is to double click on this, and look what it did in Embrilliance. It says files installed. 12 Days of Christmas Swirly has been installed in shared project blog. So I'll say OK. So what does that mean? Well, let's open up a new page. Okay, the new page, and then I'm going to go up here to the little gear that says Merge Design, and it says Merge Design from the library. Click on that, and then I'm going to come up here to any one of these. It comes up here to the library. See if I can move this over. There we go. Comes up here to the library. Notice it says Catalog here. And there's a drop-down menu here, so there must be a lot of catalogs. But first of all, let's just explore the Embrilliance one. Notice that there are alignment tools, and then there are applique frames, applique shapes, fancy shields, and frames, motifs, I'm not sure if I made a couple of these myself, novelty shapes, and shields. Okay, but that's not what we want, because remember it said to go to, and there's all these different ones I have, it said to go to the shared project blog. So I'll click on that. Okay, and there are down in this panel right here, it shows that I have 4 shared project blog items. And the first one we just did was this one right here. So if I clicked on any one of these, it would open perfectly in here. And of course we can resize it, make it bigger, whatever we need to do. And also if you look, while we're resizing, if you're curious, look down here in the lower right hand corner when it tells how many stitches make up this design. Right now it's 4,251. Well, this program is so smart that when I'm going to make this bigger, it's going to actually add more stitches to it. Instead of just making the stitches bigger, it adds more stitches to it so it looks good. Let's X that one out. Don't want to save it. No. So again, if we come up here to the gear and come again, this is the last place we were, so it automatically opened there, the project blog, and here are the rest of the ones that we just downloaded. Another one that I found in that same area that I really like is this one right here, month designs. Okay, I think that they're very, very cute. I love the February one. And of course, it's not going to fit in my hoop that way. However, you know, if you come down here where the hoop is, where it says the hoop, and you double click on this, it automatically changes its orientation. So rather than it being portrait, it's now landscape. And then it would fit in this hoop. Let's go back over to Embrilliance. This is the one we just did. And now what I can do, instead of willy-nilly going through here, I think I'll come up here to the search function and type in the word library and see if it finds me some other things. Okay, so there were the ones we just did. These are ones that I've done in the past. Here's one that you may not have done but may like to, because St. Patrick's Day is coming. So if you go to read more, and you can just come right down here to download the Lucky Stitches library here. Once you download it, of course, you'll have to extract it. And once it's extracted, you double click on the extracted files, and they automatically get put into Embrilliance. And I'm pretty sure I have them here already, so let's check. I think we just saw them. I'm going to go to the gear and project blog, and here are the lucky stitches here. Here we go. All right, so let's get rid of February. Come up here, click on it at the top, and just hit delete on my keyboard. And now we're just left with this medallion that's quite pretty. Okay. All right, so let's go back to Embrilliance one last time. And go the back arrow. Okay, the Halloween patches are really cool. They use envelopes, and you can change the name in here automatically. I believe I have a video that shows how to do that, and I will link that down below on the Halloween patches. Here was the 2018 free designs, and I did have that on mine as well. So once more, all you do is go like that, and don't have to worry about all this jazz. You're just going to say, here's the link to the zipped BX file. Click on that to download it. Double click on it so that you can extract all, and then double click on the extracted file so that it is installed into Embrilliance. So that's pretty much how easy it is to add things to your library. I hope this helped, and I hope you like the tip about using the manual and being able to print it as well. So thanks for joining me. I hope to see you all again soon. Bye-bye.